How is everybody? Everybody doing good? Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. So, guys, if you guys don't know, man, New York Comic Con came and went. So, their Saturday. Oh, it's my other video. Forgot. There you go. Forgot to take the volume off, but I got it. So, this is my second time in New York Comic Con. Actually, I finally went 2 days instead of one the first time I went. So, what did I get? What did I pick up, man? We'll find out right after this. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's hanging out, enjoying yourselves. This nice Saturday up here in PA. Got sunshine. Weather's not bad. It's actually pretty good. So before anybody knows I go live, because you never know when I go live. So let's go through the shout outs, man. So we're gonna start with my man Erod 212 Express Press and Services, guys. Use the word code 10, get 10% off. You can find him on his Instagram at ExpressCBP. And you can contact them through email at expresscbp@yahoo.com, guys. And you can submit your books to CGC or CBCS, either one or both or one, whatever you want, cleaning presses. But definitely use my man, the Warrior Code 10, get 10% off. And I believe there's like a 4-month lag time right now because the man is busy, but he got the pressing machines going nonstop. So definitely check him out, the Master Presser. Coming up next, I have, there we go, New York Warriors. Get 10% off on the geekystressite.com, guys. Use that New York Warriors, 10% off on entire website. You heard me right, 10% entire website. So definitely check them out and use that code. And over here at skeletoncomics.com, guys, my girl Angie's LCS online, man, there's 3 codes you can use. One is, of course, NY Warriors, get you 10% off. The other one's Thoro 10 will get you 10% off. And last but not least, EMW10 will also get you 10% off. No, you cannot combine the 2 or 3. It's only 10% off on the entire website. So definitely check them out. That is great. Coming up next, what did I say? My man, Jose Gonzalez, man. Spotty Pow Tumblers, man. We're trying to get him to 450 subs. We're trying to get him there. We're trying to do some giveaways. So let's support him. The link is below. Go on a video, sub him up, man. So let's get him to that 450 mark and then get him into that milestone of 500, which should be well deserved. So let's get him down there. But again, we'll be doing some giveaways. Christmas is around the corner. I hit him up. He said he's busy. He's doing some tumblers right now. So, so let's get him, man. I'm telling you, Christmas is around the corner. Great idea of a gift. So definitely check him out. And last but not least, I found this LCS near me, trying to promote his store, man. Halls of Heroes, guys. There's his website, www.hallsofheroescollectibles.com, guys. But if you're in the PA area near Pocono Lakes, there is the address, 990 Route 940, Suite 101, Pocono Lakes, Pennsylvania, guys. I've been trying to do some live shows there. I'm going to try to do one at least once a week. Right now, it's some ownership transition at this point. So, but again, if you're looking for books, I'll be there live at the show at least once, hopefully once a week. So if you guys are looking for something that's coming out or something in the store that you want, it's a great time to check it out. So those are my shout outs. And let's go to the chat. Of course, I always like to shout out me and Los Cruces. So we always say, where you're from. So it's always cool if somebody in the chat just put down where you're from. That's, so we like to shout out where you're coming from. So I always say hello from Pennsylvania because that's where I'm at. We got Las Cruces always saying hello from New Mexico. Not Mexico, but New Mexico. Brian LCS says afternoon, man. I watched his show earlier, so definitely check him out. Shout him out, man. He promoted a lot of channels. Everybody was subbing each other up like crazy. Nice to have you here, Brian. My man Scott Farr, BLC. What's going on, Scott Farr? Giving a thumbs up. Right back at you, pal. Hope everything's well. Kafa's man, your Mets ended up like the Blue Jays. Better luck. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. First of all, let's give credit is due. Okay, the ownership of the New York Mets, the man's doing what he meant to do when he got there. He's building up the team. He's spending the money. You know, so let's give shout outs that we ended up, we ended up in the playoffs at least. So not at the bottom of the cellar. So kudos for you know, what they did. You know, they got over 100 wins. You know, congrats on that milestone. So you know what? It's looking good. You know, we're in the right direction, and that's what we like to be. You know, ownership back then was just horrible, spending money on the wrong players, didn't care about the team, but we have an owner that cares about the team and making money and want that team to get up there. So shout outs to the owner and the players, man. So they had a good season, good run. And the Blue Jays didn't do too bad either. So to give credit where they go, they made the playoffs. All right. And he goes, who's this? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. All right. So that was everybody in the chat. We have 5 people. Hopefully be more jumping in, but I always get people watching on the rewind. So New York Comic Con came and went. My second time going to New York Comic Con. That's right. I said 2 times. Even though I'm a New Yorker, never went. Only twice, right? Shocking. The only time I ever went was, I think, about 2 or 3 years before COVID. I went for 1 day, my first time, and it was a Saturday, and it was mayhem. All right, just crazy on Saturday weekend for 1 day, and it was nuts. So I tried to go to get the 4-day pass because I was actually off all the days to go. But the problem with that is, because I never bought a ticket, the ticket that I had, I actually bought it from Manny. So shout out to Manny for selling me the ticket when I first went. You have to fill out some type of fan form. Once you fill out the form, then you get accepted. And once you get accepted, then you can buy the tickets. So I filled out the form. It took a while before I got accepted. And the time I did, all the 4-day passes were sold out. So I eventually had to buy individual days. When I went to do that, Saturday was already sold out. So I already bought a ticket for Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So 3 days out of the 4, not bad, you know, going on. So what happened was, my daughter asked me that she wanted to go. She never been to a con, my youngest. And she said, you know, she wanted to go. So I said, fine. So I gave her my Sunday pass. So I only went 2 days. So I went Thursday and Friday. So found out, I think by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was sold out. Sold out. This place, Javits Center, is huge, very huge. It's like a split level, 2 floors, you know, a lot of room, everything. But with the massive people that were there, it was hard. Hard walking around. It's just so many people, cosplayers. It was great to see. It's a great con, you know. I didn't go early in the morning like the first time I went on Saturday, where I actually waited online. I decided to go there when the lines were already open and not flood myself, you know, getting trampled with a lot of people. So it's a lot easier to get there when the doors open. You just walk right in. They scan your pass. You go through the security, and you're in. There's no line to line and then get in, because that's what usually happens when you get there way too early. You have to wait outside until they open up the passes and the security. All right. So there's like 2 or 3 ways of getting in. And then once that happens, people, once they go through security, they start to run. You have to run to the main entrance and get inside and then wait on a line. So basically, even though you was there early in the morning, if people run past you, you still end up like somewhere in the back. And then you have to end up online inside. And then once you're inside, then they, you know, let you in. But it's a whole lot easier where you get there on time, you walk right through, everything's open, you go right into the con. So con was great. Tons of people, just overpacked. I see my man Hawaiian Punches here. BLC, how is it, brother? I will be seeing you soon. Yes, you will be seeing me later on at 8 o'clock doing the auction right here at the Cat Slayer. My man Hawaiian Punches gonna be in the house. Right. So first thing I always like to do in any con I go to is to get my SIGs out of the way. Okay. This time I had about 20 books to get signed. I think I was getting signed by at least four artists. And what I didn't like about New York Comic Con, which this is like kind of like not really the first time, but the first time big delay I had of getting signed books. Usually I get all my signed books done in 1 day. The first day, you know, I would say an average between like 5 hours of getting there, I should have all my books signed. And then I can enjoy meeting people and, you know, enjoying the con. And then the second day is usually when I go hunting and stuff like that. This time around, it did not happen. It took me almost the entire 2 days while I was there to get all my 6. Okay, I don't know what's going on with these artists or whatever. I think they're a little out of control now. I don't understand, what's going on with them. Now I understand if medical emergency or you're not feeling well, that I can understand. But what happens is, the artists have handlers. You tell the handler, say, listen, I'm not gonna be there, whatever the delay is. Let him know what's going on. So when people come to the table, at least the handler can give the information, says, yeah, he's not gonna make it today, or he's being delayed because he's not feeling well, but and then put a sign on saying, this is the time he'll be back. He's not gonna be back today, but give that information. No. Some artists, some handlers had no idea where the artist was coming or what they were doing or what was a delay. They didn't give no information whatsoever. Some artists didn't even show up on Thursday when they were supposed to be there on Thursday. Some artists not going to be here till 11. That's fine, but then 11 comes around. Next thing you know, it's like 11:15, 11:30, and still ain't there. And again, nobody has any news. I mean, to me, that's bullshit. I mean, the people are there to pay to get in. They're there to get 6. They're there to meet the artist, and the artists are not giving 2 shits of not giving the information to the handlers to let know of the people of what's going on. At least that much they should share that information. Okay, tell them something. So it took me 2 freaking days to get all my 6. So I finally got all my 6. All right. So, and then after doing all that, then I could finally enjoy the con, which I'm only there 2 days. So basically, I started shopping on the second day after, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon already. The first day was a Thursday. I didn't stay too long because I had to take the bus back. So I actually had to be at the bus depot by 3 o'clock in the afternoon to catch the 4 o'clock bus. Back then, if you bought a bus pass, the PA, even though you bought a bus pass that, let's say, leaving the bus at 4 o'clock out of the depot, and if you miss the bus, they still honor your ticket for like the next bus that's going to the same stop. So that was great. So you had to buy, you had a ticket, and you can go whatever time after, because you don't know what time you're leaving. But now they changed it. Now, if you buy a ticket for 4 o'clock, you have to catch the 4 o'clock bus. They're not honoring it for 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock bus. If you miss your 4 o'clock bus, you have to buy another ticket. So that totally changed, which I think totally sucks. But the bus service has changed because they have less buses, less service. And, they had to shrink it because of the COVID. All this started with the COVID and just messed everything up. So the first day I left early, but the second day I took the 8 o'clock bus. So I got a chance to stay there a little longer. It was great. Walked around. It's a great con. A lot of things. I really didn't have a chance to check the whole thing because of the stupid signing problem. But I did meet a lot, some people. I really missed a lot of other people from YouTube. I did bump into Chef. Chef bumped into me. It was great. I hang out with Anthony. Comics are great. That was a great time. Copy 801 was with me. If you didn't watch his videos, he was a person with CGC, a witness. So me and him hung a lot because, as you can see, it took me 2 days to get signed. So we talked and hung out and had a great time. And there was a lot of other great people that were there, which I didn't get a chance to meet. So Heroes Reborn, he had his own table and everything. I went to Very Gary's. Again, it's a great con. It's to me, again, this I do it like baseball. This is a major league type con. That's how many people, this, that, and everything. But it was packed. It was really packed. At least it wasn't too hot. It was too cold. It was, the temperature was great in there. But the prices for food, oh man, you better bring your own water bottle, and they had fountains where you could just put the water bottle in the water, shoot right in so you can refill your water, because they were charging $5 for a bottle of water. Food was ridiculous. Just trying to get some food in there. The lines were just crazy. Just crazy. It's so many people. But again, it's an experience. You had fun. It is what it is. When you go to a major league con, this is what you got to expect. 3 out of the 4 days were sold out. As soon as he come out of the subway, people were asking if he had an extra pass. They wanted to buy it. You know, it was just crazy. Then that thing that happened over there with Peach Momoko, I wasn't there. It happened on Saturday. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. You know, from what I hear, people are just not being, you know, acting like adults. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, you can't act the way that is, or, you know, but sorry for Peach, but Peach is going to be back, man. So shout out to her. I saw her line. She had on, what was it, Saturday? Friday. She had a long line, but, you know, a lot of artists have long lines, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, the con was good, you know, only went 2 days. So can't complain. I did do some funny shopping on the second day. And after a while, you know, it's like counting around the center block on the bag. It starts to kill you after a while. What I saw was I was at Captures Collectibles doing my signings, which was right across from Comic Mint. Comic Mint had a lot of the exclusives. And the line for Comic Mint was so freaking long, man. So long. It was incredible. But for some reason, I got lucky on the second day. I went to Comic Mint line, and it was actually very, very short. And even though at the time I got up there, they were already sold out on some of the exclusives at that point. And then I heard after that, more exclusives from Comic Mint were gone. You know, like by Saturday, there was more exclusives gone, but there was everybody was there. KRS, one was there, Carnivore, Comic Mint. They were all over the place. You know. I didn't get a chance to go all the way around, like I said, but it's so big, and this, you know, it's a great con, you know. So let's get down to the books. You guys heard me rambling way too long, so I can't trying to remember where I bought these books, but I'm gonna show you the foil covers that I picked up. The Superman foil cover. From what I heard, I saw my man Erod showed his books. He picked this up. He said this was eventually sold out. Or close to it. So I had to pick up a foil cover, number one. You can't go wrong with the foil covers. All right. Then I picked up the Detective one foil cover. You know, can't go wrong with these. I'm going to try to get these graded because I don't want nothing to happen to these foil covers, because these books at the con, they were going for $40 to $50, guys. $40 to $50. So if you get one of the, buy any of these cons exclusives from New York Comic Con and you paid less than $40, you're ahead of the game, and the person selling it kind of lost it. It's on the losing side, so benefits you. All right, so I believe I went over to, I think it was KRS's booth, and this is like, some of these were fillers that they had on there. They're not exclusives, but they're just filler runs. So I picked up the Miles Morales regular cover with the sneakers, issue 29 variant cover. All right, a Mike Mayhew cover. Okay, pick that up. Then I saw this one here. Issue 35, Miles Morales, with him with the with the boombox on the shoulder. Pick that up with all the graffiti. Couldn't go wrong with that. All right. Then I picked up the Virgin cover of the Miles Morales. They had, I don't know if these were sold out, but they had tons. Then I got the Venom Snickers Virgin one. Snickers that. Took the Virgin one. And they actually gave this out for free. Scream Raising Hell, Curse of the Carnage cereal one. So I got one of those. So pick that up. That was pretty cool. That was free. Oh, I think KRS had a sale. You buy two, you get one free. All right. Big Line's rambling. No, I'm moving. I'm moving. Then I got another one. This is Lee and Huck Lee, Daredevil Virgin cover. This is number 91 out of 1,000. Here's the certificate. All right, pretty dope. Got the Virgin cover. And I picked this book up. Square Bound book. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 6. Square Bound book right there. That's just, I couldn't go pass that up. Look at all the villains in the background. Spider-Man going by. Had to pick that up. Then I got another one here. I forgot which one this one was. But I got the black and white Virgin cover. Couldn't pass that up. Saw this. I said, let me pick it up. You know, like the zombie vampire type thing. So I got DC versus Vampire #2. Spider Girl there. Even though she's a vampire, she still looks hot. Still smoking. All right. Then I picked up this other In Hook Lee cover. Badass Virgin cover right there. Nice suit. Then I saw this. I picked this up. Extreme Carnage. Variant cover Alpha. Of course, that classic Wolverine. You see Carnage on the blades. Pick that up. All right. Here's another fill-in one. Amazing Spider-Man #7. The Shadow of the Goblin. Pick that nice green cover there. Right there. Couldn't go with that. Then I picked up this other Virgin one. I got the Virgin. I got the regular one. Amazing Spider-Man #1. Virgin cover. All right. Here's the regular cover that goes with it. All right. This one I picked up at Carnivore's Comics. This one, the Virgin, is 478 out of 963. And the regular cover is 451 out of 3,000. Pick that up. Carnivore. If you guys don't know, Carnivore used to be Scorpion Comics, if you did not know. And this is a book that if you haven't been watching auctions and stuff and people picking up from New York Comic Con, got the foil cover Batman. I got my own copy. Batman Beyond. I have issue, this is a Delato, of course, 245 out of 1,000. And its certificate even tells you that it's a New York Comic Con exclusive. So I picked that one up. Now I picked this up at Comic Mint. They were giving out tickets. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, if you're a Turtle fan, this is pretty dope. But I picked up this nice cover. I don't think anybody showed this book on their hauls yet. But I picked up this nice shredder. But if you really look right here, you'll see one of the turtles. You can see his eyes. All right. In the background. All right. Not too many people put that, but I thought it was badass. So I said, yeah, give me a ticket. I'll buy it. You know, so I did pick up 2 copies. You know, then I got, of course, you know, you saw the foil cover, and I had to pick up the regular cover. All right, Batman Beyond. This is issue 201 out of 1,000. Pick that up. Then I picked this one up here. Don't know which one, but this is that drip version of Spider-Man. Pick that one up. Then I picked up this nice copy with the Spider-Man with the Fantastic Four in the background. Yeah, these covers are beautiful, man. Let me tell you something. Awesome picks. Here's another one. You've probably seen these already on some of the guys' channels. Like I said, a lot of exclusives, but a lot of them, you know, I picked these up on Friday, the second day. But there was one I was trying to get, but they were sold out already. But I believe I won it on somebody else's channel. So I was at Carnivore. Like I said, Carnivore used to be Scorpion. So they had some books on there, and I picked up a blank cover of Spawn, 265. But you could see they have the old label, says Scorpion Comics, 1 out of 1,500. Remember, they're Carnivore now. They gave me this for free, the Boys blank cover. So is any person that's collecting the Boys run, and they would love to get this blank cover, because it's nice, but I don't collect any of the Boys. So figure give it to somebody who really collects it, so they can, do a fill-in on their, their run. And then shout out to Anthony's comics are great. He took me over to Bird City Comics. And we had, what is going on? Olaf from Canada, man. How you doing, man? Hope everything turned out well. I hit you up on email. I don't know if you've seen it. So I picked this up. All right. The funny thing is, I didn't know this was like a blank cover. It's actually the Virgin, and then there's a slip cover that goes over it to make it look like that. And I thought it was a book that came like that, but it wasn't. So Miles Morales, I picked up the regular cover and then the Virgin with the slip cover. If you bought the set, it was a deal. You know, they gave you a cheaper price, you know, instead of buying the two. So couldn't go wrong. I thought it was pretty dope. And then you saw the Venom Virgin one earlier, and I had to pick up the Venom regular copy of the sneakers. All right, so I picked that up. And I believe, if I'm right, if you was at KRS Comics' booth, you buy two, you get one free. So for every two, you buy one free. So basically, every 3 books, you know, get 3 books, three. So, and if you, I didn't know this, but they didn't announce it. But if you spend $200 at KRS Comics, they give you a gift. Not only they give you the Carnage book, they gave you something else, and they gave me this. A Soda Pop Spider-Man. It's the first time I ever had one of these. Hold on a second, phone going on. All right. And there's like a little figurine in here with a little top, and there's like I think that it is a chase. That one has like a chase pop thing or whatever. So this is the first soda can I ever had. So I'm not gonna open it because I really don't collect them. I'm just gonna keep it closed and then just, you know, have it somewhere on the shelf. But it's pretty cool. So they gave that for free. So shout out. So that was the haul I bought on second. That was me calling. That was not you calling. Stop it. So this is the stack of books. All right, I bought on the second day, and which was holding in my bag, you know, kind. And let me tell you something. After a while, it gets heavy. You know, it gets heavy in the box. So that's not the only thing I end up buying. So I went to Very Gary's table. All right, and I also bought another thing. I bought some stuff there. You know, couldn't go wrong. I bought some slabs. So this is what I got from Very Gary's table. I found issue Uncanny X-Men issue 543 with Juggernaut on the corner. Pretty dope. All right, that's like near the end of the X-Men run. Then I got X-Men 600. Picked up that nice cover there. All right, this is all from Gary Carey. Can you tell you best pick up from your PC? Can you tell you best pick up from your PC? I don't understand. I don't quite understand that. So I was watching Very Gary's unboxing videos that he did some purchase, you know, like when he buys you know, when he buys somebody's you know, lot, you know, when he buys, you know, somebody's books. So I saw him doing an unboxing video, and he came up with this book. So I hit him up right off the bat, and I asked him, you know, you selling it? And if you are, how much you want for it? So we made a deal, and he brought it to the con, and I picked it up from him. So I picked up this nice Joker number 5, 9.2. All right, White Pages. This came out in '76. It's the Royal Flush Gang's appearance in here. You know, I picked it up. This is actually an upgrade. So I have a lower copy. So I got a 9.2 Joker book, which was pretty cool. So I upgraded it, and they gave me a great deal price on that. So I bought that from him, and he brought it to the con. So happy with that. And then while I was there at the con, I saw a book that he had on his list, and so we made a deal, and I bought it. And it's actually another upgrade book, but this is I think I did pretty good price wise. I picked up X-Men issue number 99 in a 9.4. White Pages, no less, guys. White Pages, no less. First appearance of Black Tom, Sentinel's appearance. Book came out in 1976. Of course, it's a Chris Claremont story, Dave Cockrum, art and everything. So check it out, guys. Nice upgrade. 9.4, guys. People keep forgetting a 9.4 means it's a near mint book. So I am awesome to have an X-Men book at a 9.4 that's under number 100. This, even though this is right down the borderline, 99, but it's my first 9.4 X-Men book under 100. So I'm happy I'm awesome to get that, you know. So shout out to Very Gary. Then it says, can you tell me the best favorite comic pick of your own collection in New York? Oh, you talking about the my favorite book out of this haul of the thing? Okay, let me go through the whole thing and then I'll go over it again. So I had another vendor, went through the CGC box that they had, which is pretty cool for me. I like going through people's CGC boxes at the cons because sometimes you can get a deal on a slab. Yes, you can get a deal because I've seen it where I went to get a FF book one day and I tried to buy that book for a certain grade, right? And the book for the certain grade I want, let's say it's just an average about $100 or whatever. You're trying to get that grade for the book, right? And you know, sometimes a hit or miss. You don't know if you're gonna get the grade, or sometimes you might miss it by like a 0.5 grade. Like if you're looking for a 7, comes back a 6.5, and you miss it by a half grade, but you're looking to get the 7. So sometimes you look into a box and you find the same book, a higher grade that you're looking for, and you're paying, let's say, $30 more for the slab than the book. Because remember, you got to take the book, send it in, so you got to pay for it to get slabbed anyway, and not guarantee you're gonna get the grade. So it was worth getting the book already graded and a higher grade, and you already know what you got, and you paid, more. It benefit out. Sometimes you got to do the numbers, and sometimes you get lucky. So I found this book. I don't have this book, but I do collect this run, and it was dirt cheap. So because I guess not a lot of people pick it up, but I picked up a Ghost Rider half-issue Wizard. If you guys don't know, back in the days there was a magazine called The Wizard. It came in a poly bag. Inside you had the magazine, some other stuff, and then inside the magazine there was a little form insert that you had to send in, and they would send you back some Wizard half magazines, and that was the only way you can get them. And so they're very limited because a lot of people bought the magazine but never sent in the certificate. So I found this. It was dirt cheap. It came back and it was already a 9.8 low label. So you can see right there it says the Wizard mail away exclusive, and then there's white pages. And I don't have this book, and I do have some of them already graded. So that to me, it was a great deal with this Ghost Rider. All right. So now back to my man Daniel's question. He wants to know what's my favorite comic pick for you own collection in New York. I'm guessing he's talking about in this lot that I just showed. Let's see. Let me go back to the books. See what. What did I like the most? Hold on a second. I like this set right here, the Amazing Spider-Man with the virgin cover, the old-fashioned number 1 homage. You can't go wrong with the virgin cover set. I think this is pretty old because you can't go wrong with Amazing Spider-Man runs. I would say this was my best favorite. It was really hard to choose because there's books that I didn't get that they were pretty badass. But yeah, I would say that was my number 1 book. I would say, yeah. I like the foils too. The foil covers were pretty good. So yeah, it was Amazing Spider-Man. That was my favorite pick from the con, and definitely this set of the Batman Beyond, I think was second best. The foil and the regular cover. If you're gonna get the set, you got to get the regular and the foil, or the virgin or whatever you want to call it. So, and of course, the second one is somewhere in here. All right. I know I had it. All right, right here. So, right here. I think can't go wrong with that. Nice covers, man. Beautiful. I gotta get these. Like I said, I gotta get these foil covers. You know, great because you once they get indented and that's it. But again, a lot of these books at the con were going for $40, $50. Not all of them. But yeah. Great choice. It was very nice. Yeah. Like I said, sometimes you get deals. A lot of the vendors now are bringing in slabs. A lot of them have a lot of slabs. Sometimes you can find something in there. Sometimes you got to dig into them, and you'll find like at least one book, two books, you know, that you collect that a lot of people don't collect, you know, and they just sit there. So you really have to sometimes dive into it, and the price is usually pretty good. I got my man Brooklyn Bond just showing up. Says, hey, BLC, what's up, Brooklyn Bond? I just went through my lot. All right. I don't even know what this is. It's a book. I think this is something they gave. I don't know. This is some type of print. This is a print. So yeah, man. So this is the haul. And again, imagine you tired as what? You know, walking around, bumping into people, and then your bag is full of this. All right. And it's just killing you. Your back is killing you, your feet are killing you. And you know, I think I did very, very well. For a person who didn't get a really chance to really, there was a lot more booths that I really would have loved to dig into, but considering how much I spent, oh my God, I spent, you know, tickets to get in there, which was, you know, paid for a long time ago. I took the bus from PA there, back and forth. Didn't stay at my mom's. It's easier because the bus depot is actually a couple blocks away from the convention center, so it's an easy trip to go home, and I don't have to drive. You know, it's always nice to go home and stay at home. But I picked that up, and again, my first 9.4 book under X-Men 100, issue number 99 near Mint. Shout out to Barry Gary. And again, Barry Gary gave me one hell of a deal on this 9.2 Joker. So of course, you know, I got a lower grade, but I was still shocked at how much he gave it to me. But you know, he gave me a deal also, so I can't go wrong. But you know, the con was good. You know, with overcrowding, but I had a great time. Anytime you like to sell the wizards, tell me please. Tell you what though, I have not graded, but I do have some wizards that I'm eventually gonna send in to get graded. You know, eventually. I have extra copies. I just didn't have a chance to send them to get graded. You know, so eventually down the line, yeah, I do have extras on certain ones. You know, they did come out with a lot of them, and anytime I see wizards, I try to pick them up. But yeah, but tonight, you know, I will be doing a auction at 8 o'clock tonight here at the Cat's Lair, so there will be some slabs from me and stuff. I still have to do a CGC unboxing, which I have the box it just came in recently. Maybe I can try to squeeze it in today, you know, before the auction, maybe around 5, be live at 5 to do the CGC unboxing. So stay tuned. You'll probably see me again because I got to see what books came in, and because maybe some of them will upgrade. And I got an auction tonight, guys. So, you know, try to sell some money, man. I have to make some money because I've been spending money on books left and right. And that's it, guys. You know, so let me know. Daniel says, today, yes, I'll be doing an auction. If you're talking about the auction, I already posted it. Yes, the auction will be today at 8 o'clock. And I'll probably do a CGC unboxing today, hopefully at 5 o'clock Eastern time. All right. Let's Cruiser, thank you. Thank you for the show. Oh, thank you for showing up, man. It'll be a pleasure. You know, you know, you guys will make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? But again, people don't even know I'm going live. But again, guys, also, I am doing a giveaway video. Link is below, guys. If you want to get this trade paperback of Tales Suspense, Iron Man Captain America issue 59, and it talks about all these other Tales Suspense book in this one book. The link is below, so don't forget to enter. And that's it, guys. I just got tons of books here, and lots and lots of stuff. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, hit the subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. Everybody be safe. So hopefully see you guys at 5 o'clock. Do the CGC, man. We play that guessing game of what came in, what grade it is. And maybe there's some stuff in there that hopefully I can upgrade my stuff. I don't even know what it is. So, and that's it, guys. So I'll see you later. And like always like to say, the cat is out.